It is almost time for the Paris Olympics.
Yes, and we'll be paying attention to more than a dozen athletes from the Sacramento area who will be competing in France. But after the Olympics are the Paralympics. And there's a Stockton athlete who's expecting big things from himself. Fox 40's Vanessa Romo has the story.
He's a three-time gold medalist at the Paralympics, and this year he's not only looking to use his platform to show off his skills, but shed light on his disability that usually goes unnoticed. He hopes by doing so he can help others reach the world stage too. Roderick Townsend is back at his old stomping grounds in Stockton, training for the Paralympics in Paris.
To see someone, representing USA is huge for us at Delta. A lot of talent comes out of Stockton, and it's even better when they come out of Delta College.
This will be Townsend's third time competing in the Paralympics. The first was back in 2016 in Rio, where he won a gold medal in the long and high jump. He also struck gold in Tokyo, even set a new record for the high jump at 7 feet 1 inch.
I always tell people that I'm the bad guy. I want to be the reason nobody else gets to stand on top of that podium. I want to be the reason everybody has to hear the national anthem of the United States be played. I love that, and I thrive off of that. I'm just extremely happy to be at this point.
Rewind to 2014, Townsend was a football player at San Joaquin Delta College and had no interest in track and field until Lauren Seals convinced him to join her team.
When I first started working with him, he's like, my arm, and I'm like, what can you do? And I was like, you need to do the decathlon. He's like, but my arm. I'm like, you can use your other arm. And that's exactly what happened. He ended up, we focused on the cans and not the cannots, and he just soared.
But what people may not notice is his disability.
At birth, the umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck, so the doctor had to break my collarbone and dislocate my shoulder, and resulting, all the nerves in my brachial plexus are damaged. So my right arm, I don't have full range of motion or strength in.
But of course, he never let his disability stop him. In fact, he embraces it, which is why Coach Seals, among other coaches, introduced him to the Paralympics.
My first instinct was, I have both my legs. I don't know where you're coming from with that, So now being able to be one of the faces of, Paralympic sports, and to have a disability that's not completely visible to most, I think is very important, because there are a lot of athletes out there just like me who can accomplish amazing things.
He not only wants to show those with a disability that they can do it, but kids from Stockton. He even stopped his training to share his story to Coach Seals' current track and field team at Delta College.
They need to see that people were in your position, right? And you're not the only one. Like he said, you're not the only one, and it's about you dealing with the cards that are dealt to you and what you're going to do with it.
Townsend competes in the Paralympics' T47 class, which means movement in one of the athlete's arms is affected. And this year, he has some extra motivation. His wife, who also competed in the Tokyo Games, and his newborn son will be there.
Haven't done this so many times, it's still what drives me to want to win, but I think even more so now, I just don't want anybody else to win while I'm capable of doing it.
Roderick's college coach Lauren Seals will also be in Paris to support him, a full circle moment for the two. This will be her first time attending the Paralympics.